Hi, Dixie Silver Girl, and I am here in the shop with the miner.
Happy Memorial Day.
And Dump Truck has joined us this evening.
Hoorah!
We're just hanging out here in the shop, and the miner has the project I teased you with this morning, some pictures of. He is going to do a little assembling and soldering work, so we thought we'd just hang out here and chat with everybody while he was working. I hope everyone is actually enjoying some summer. I know we had a pretty hot one here today.
Got up to 105 in Tifton today.
Yes, 105 in the area today. So, safe to say summer's kicking off here. But I know there were some people that were still getting snow a couple days ago. So, yeah. And hopefully those storms in the Midwest have settled down.
Yes. And Missouri got hammered.
Yeah.
Oklahoma, not so much, which I don't understand.
Absolutely. I hope everybody has got some fun planned for this long holiday weekend, which in most places is the official kickoff of the summer.
Jaws.
Jaws.
Jaws was the kickoff of the summer.
He's got some little teeny tiny parts and pieces here. He's going to start assembling. He's been working on...
He's the greatest.
Now he has a lot of fun when the idea hits him. Man, we had crabs and spaghetti for dinner tonight.
Yeah, we saw that.
That was delicious.
We didn't tell y'all. Everybody got planned for the weekend? Nobody out there yet? Wow.
No, I'm wondering if we're even connecting, if they told the people.
There's a lot of people doing stuff this week. All kinds of things.
There is Chef. Welcome, welcome.
Hey, Chef.
How are you this fine Saturday night? Hope all is well with you. We're just hanging out here in the shop with the miner. He has a project piece he's been working on, and he was going to do a little soldering and assembling this evening, so we thought it would be a good time to come on and hang out with everybody.
Amazing, man. Just look at it. Know what size.
He made all the little parts out of... He cut out the pieces and formed them.
He just cut that out just by looking at it. That's just incredible to me. He didn't have a tape measure or,
Hello, hello, Dale.
What?
Oh, glad to hear it, Chef. Chef said he's been doing good. Oh, the miner and I are doing great. Busy, busy. Seduced by Silver. Welcome, welcome. Oh, thanks for coming on over. Late Night Piercing. Hello, hello. Oh, me too. Gail said she loves watching the miner work. Me too. It's fun to watch what he's up to. I said he's got a whole bunch of teeny tiny pieces he's going to assemble here. He's just working like we're not even here.
I'm sorry, y'all. I gotta focus.
No, you should be focused. We're just watching.
Bring out some fire.
Yes, he said this would be fun to watch because although it's not a pour, there is still going to be a lot of fire, and you get to see the pieces come together. And these are all parts and pieces that he has built, each of them by hand, and he's going to assemble them into the finished piece. Hello, Silver Wildcat 1, and Silver Seeded Coins, and Sky Turtle Silver. Welcome. And I believe Silver Wildcat 1 is the current high bidder on the awesome knife we have up for auction.
It's a nice knife.
Yes.
It is badass.
You can be badass opening your letters with it.
From a former Army Ranger, Airborne Ranger, it is badass. I would have loved to have had it in my pack. You wouldn't. Yeah. It's a fighting knife. I wouldn't use it to throw, but yeah, I would have used it to... Think of it, y'all. Don't forget what this weekend's about.
Silver Seeded Coins. He is assembling parts and pieces to a custom built Thor hammer. He has made the handle. Can we take a peek at that before you get started there? It's so shiny, I don't know if you can tell, but it's copper and brass, correct?
Yeah.
And they were forged together, cold forged. So that's the handle of the hammer. And he has made the head of the hammer, and he also has made a wire wrap for the wrist strap. AKBFD 110, thanks for joining us. So now that he has made all these teeny tiny pieces, he has to assemble them all together and solder it. So since he said it was going to take him a while to work on it, we thought it would be fun to hang out and chat with everybody, see what everyone was up to, and show you guys another side of what happens here besides the pouring. I know last night we showed you he was using the rolling machine, which has come in extremely handy since we added that to the shop. So it's kind of fun to see the other sides of it. And there'll be fire. He'll be soldering. So what's everybody up to for fun this weekend? We're hanging pretty close to home this weekend ourselves, which sounds really fun to me.
Yeah, us too.
I'm gonna dig in the dirt a little tomorrow, play in the garden until it gets hot.
And little Angel are just staying in the house.
And the assembly begins. when he makes all these little parts, all I can think of is like those model cars that everybody used to put together when we were little, with all the little parts that you had to glue in place that I always glued to my fingers.
That's not how you're supposed to do it.
Yeah, I was always bad with it.
Instructions.
I did. I was not good with it. Oh, good. Seduced to spending some time with the kids. That's always fun. You know, we're hanging out with Captain K. Him and I worked real hard today getting our chores and stuff done so we could have a little fun this weekend.
We did the same.
It's nice thinking that I have a couple of days looking on the open side for a change.
Well, his artistic ability is shown greatly here with what he's doing. He is forging and firing and bending and breaking.
That's crazy.
Such small stuff that is at such a small scale to make it look beautiful. He's just fantastic at what he does. I wish I had the words to describe just how good he was, but I don't.
I agree.
This is like funny.
It's really fun to watch him. He'll say, "Oh, well, I could do this," and he comes out here, and a couple hours later, he comes in with the part. He was like, "Oh, look, I made the handle. Oh, look. I'll come out and check to see how's it going along." And he'll have a couple more pieces made. It's fun when he's working on projects.
God, he can make the Thor throw the hammer. And it will come through the wall and come to you. He's just that good.
Now, that piece he just set down there is the top part of the hammer. Now, he has all kinds of neat plans for this thing, so.
Yeah, and I'm the recipient of this, but I don't want to look at it too much because I know that the end result is going to be great. So I don't want to look at it too much during the process because I don't want to have input that would mess him up. So I'm trying my best to keep my mouth shut.
To just watch.
Yeah, just watch and, do whatever. And it's really hard to do as a buyer and a recipient of something that is so cool. And if you guys are out there, I mean, you can come up with anything, and he'll build it. And it is so great. You just have to give him the time and the patience and let him do his thing. But once he does his thing, it is just super, super great.
It's fun to watch.
He has made 3 of their original, how am I saying it? Milliorns for my kids who are 23, 22, 26. And they have absolutely loved them. And the people around them at their work and whatever have just been amazed by it. And he will have more orders for them. And we're talking about, like dummy coaches at small universities that are just like, oh, how in the world I get this, and then they forget about it because they got to go look at X and O's and, and all that stuff. But they want it. And there's a million people that would want, if they saw these, you go ahead and say it.
Milliorns.
Milliorns. I want to call it a monor, but I don't know why I want to call it that.
Hey, Scully. Scully's joined us.
Oh, is Scully the one that makes the stars?
Yes, he is.
Scully, I've looked at your work. Man, you're fantastic. You make all that Star Wars stuff? Oh, I would love to get you to make me a Millennium Falcon, but I only want it for $1.89. Would that be possible?
Seduce said you must have some very steady hands there, Minor.
Comes from all the drinking of so many years.
And Scully said thank you.
My cat over there.
That's ours. He's mad because we're not letting him in the house. Just because we're not next to the door. Hello, Poured Silver. Thanks for joining us. We're hanging out in the shop tonight with the miner while he is assembling a cold forged Thor hammer. He designed each of the pieces and now it's time to assemble them all. So it's a lot of very tiny, delicate soldering work. And he thought, how much more fun could I have doing that than have the camera pointed at me while I do it? It's really nice to see you, Scully. Hope you're feeling a little bit better. And the kittens are all doing well. Sadhu said she's going to send you some WD-40.
For my chair?
I think so. Because there's a bunch of laughy faces after that.
You'd think I'd do something about that, wouldn't you?
Now you just can't not hear it. Thanks, Seduced. It's time to deal with things like squeaky chairs. It's pretty cool watching him attach it. Sigman001, thanks for joining us.
You know, I would love to have him make this hammer big enough where I could hold it and keep some of these wild dogs out of my mouth.
Hello, Volcano Stocks. Welcome, welcome. Oh, look how cool that is and it's glowing. He has just soldered the cold forged handle that is brass and copper to the top of the hammer. Sadie said she's sure we have many other important things to worry about. I think that's
Not now.
Now that's good. Just got moved up the list now.
You suck.
Sadie said she was going to send him some WD-40 because you can hear the chair squeaking. So now that's all we can hear. While he's getting that ready, give everybody another peek at this awesome letter opener that is currently up for auction. Said, I just saw he was here, Silver Wildcat 1.
Nice.
It's got the high bid at the moment of $75. Got a few of our pendants available. Yes, our table of awesome. Seduced, I had to spread out because with his projects that he's working on over here, with the owl and all of the material he's building for other projects, I had to expand to the other table. So this table now will be projects in process, and then over here are completed pieces. I was running out of space on the table. It was too crowded. Moving stuff around in all of his pickle pots, rinsing. There's so many steps in between everything.
Clean it.
You have to clean it in between. And he probably has some other parts and pieces for other pieces being moved around over there too. There's a lot of hurry up and wait in metal.
Yep.
Do a piece and then you have to let it, like with the sterling, when you pour it, it has to get cleaned and you have to get that fire scale off, so it has to go into the pickle pot for quite a while, and then things go into tumbling. So that's why he always has
the pickle pot.
the pickle pot.
The pickle pot's great, and I like it for that. That's fantastic.
He's always got a few different projects going, because then he can work on one in between. Hey, SJ. Welcome, welcome. We're just hanging out here with the miner. He's doing a little soldering work tonight, and I thought everybody might enjoy seeing the piece come together. Oh, yes, he's checking out one of. That was a test. He was just trying to see what he could do with the aluminum.
Wow, that's really, really pretty.
Was that of a piece of scrap of aluminum? He was. Oh, you can set it anywhere. It's fine. It's fine. Anywhere works. All right. So what do we have next?
Give me just a minute.
Okay. Oh yes, the copper nest.
Basket. I mean, it's just.
I think it looks like a little bird's nest. So much fun.
It's fantastic.
He was just kind of doing that in around when he was working on other stuff. He goes over and picks it up and adds a few pieces when it strikes him.
Show them how big this is.
Oh yes.
Now, from an airborne ranger, I would have loved to have had something like this in my repertoire while doing the things that I had to do.
Opening some mean letters.
Yeah.
With the letter
Exactly.
opener.
It's wrapped just like 550 cord.
Which is so cool because when he
it's
toned it, it has
smooth.
such great color.
Yeah, and it's got really, really good color. This is.
I think it's very well balanced.
This is badass.
Yes, I agree. I think
Because
it's
it
very
is
well balanced.
Very well balanced.
It's fun to hold.
Yes. And it is cool.
I've been working on him for a while to get that one
It's
done.
as cool as the other side of the pillow.
Ooh, now that's cool.
And it also was cool, and I want to show you guys this. This octopus.
We call him the octopiece.
Now
Isn't that
watch
fun?
this. The underside of it. Look at all that. That's
Suckers.
cool as all get out.
It has suckers. Actually, there was a raffle on Instagram yesterday, and a gentleman raffled off one of the octo pieces. So somebody's won that, and they get to take that. Oh, look at that! Well, it fits.
There's a little pinky ring, and it is gorgeous. And I'm a guy that likes to wear rings.
That is a fun ring. That's
The original
yes.
Thor.
The Million.
Original Thor hammer. No, okay, you say.
The Million.
Million. I want to call it a Monor. I don't know why.
Probably all saying it wrong. They're laughing at us.
See it? Throw
Yep.
it in.
Yeah.
Here's the back side of it, which is
I love the
absolutely
pattern on
fantastic.
that's the one that I usually
Little
wear.
hanger for
Yes.
you to put it
That's
on
a
your
copper.
necklace.
It's got the little copper bail there.
Two of my boys and one of my stepchildren have this already, and they love it. They have so many questions from people about it.
Every time I SJ, she said, "Get touring MK bars." She wants to tour the Miner's Cave. He's got all kinds of neat stuff. I love watching the shop as it evolves, and he's making it work for him more. Oh no, Scully! Scully keeps losing us. I think we're doing okay with signal tonight. Nice and clear, no weather. There's just wide open here. I think we're.
It's really weird, like when the weather is clear, I can't get any radio stations. When the weather's bad and everything's closed in,
then you can get the radio stations.
I get 3 out of 3.
We are kind of out there.
We're out in the boonies.
Have you guys been having storms, Scully? I know there's some out there, but I thought that they were a little farther away from you. It's in California. Did I see, Scully, that you guys got a chance to head out and check out the claim for a couple days? Or that you were planning on it? He goes panning.
Yeah?
Yes, he has a little spot.
That is so cool.
And maintain, and he goes out when he can. Oh, so he had the storm a couple of days ago, but it's nice now.
There's still gold in them there hills.
Yes, there is.
And always will be.
Oh, you're funny, SJ. Scully resting. Hey, Scully, it doesn't count when you sleep with your face on the bench. He falls asleep working out in the shop.
That's horrible.
Tessa! Tessa! I saw on Instagram you weren't that far away. What are you doing on the East Coast? She landed in Florida today. She posted a sign. She was driving back across the country. She flew over. So what part are we doing now?
All of it.
Oh, what a happy day. Tessa was picking up her daughter and the grandkids. That's always a happy day when you get grandkids. Oh, I'm so happy for you, Tessa. Daughter and the grandkids are moving home.
Oh, really? Oh, that's great.
So that means those babies will be there for you to get a hold of all the time. How exciting. I am very, very happy for you. From one grandmom to another. I know how that feels when you get them near you.
I'm worried about that with Dale and one in Oklahoma and 2 here. How we're going to manage that. But we will.
I'll tell you, the video conferencing helps. Those video calls when you can see them. Some dude who stacks is here. Welcome, welcome. Oh, I'm sure you are, Tessa. I know I would be. That is super exciting.
Oh, the miner's hard at it. He's got his mind in it.
Yeah, he is. He's not paying any attention to us talking about grandbabies at the moment.
Exactly.
He's focused on...
Or babies.
He is focused. It is really coming together, though. Man, that's cool.
He has the eye of an eagle.
Well, I was just going to say, he has spent 30 years brazing pipe and welding pipes in spots where you couldn't reach and couldn't see. So the fact that he's sitting straight up and he can see the entire piece all at once is pretty exciting for him, I would assume.
Yeah, and he does great, you know. And it was such small pieces, you know. It was so hard.
The small stuff still gets me.
I have a hard time, you know, screwing in an outlet, you know, with a little bitty screwdriver. And here he is, he's making a living doing this stuff with this little itty bitty stuff, and it's, oh my gosh, it's incredible. He is such an artist. He can do it all. So
the little stuff amazes me because he worked on really large equipment for so many years that his wrenches were, you know, bigger than the kids.
Yeah.
Dale loves your shirt.
Thanks, Dale.
About 14 sizes too big. But,
The shirt?
yeah.
Keeps the splatter off. I like the big shirt.
I gotta give you shit about it no matter what.
Yeah, no, he likes the big shirt because then there's a little space there before something might get you.
Oh, I gotta get
Hey, shop cat.
That's how guys do.
There's Dexter. Dexter's hanging out in the shop with us tonight.
Dexter's not happy.
Hey, Kyle.
Let me feed me. Let me feed me.
Well,
Put me to bed.
he didn't make it in the house before we came out here, so I think he's ready to go inside and is a little irritated that no one else seems to care.
Plus, it got hot too.
Oh, it's beautiful this
You
evening.
guys ain't done. My dog's out there. Hey, it's cooler.
The dogs are always all out laying in the road because the dirt is cool on their bellies.
It's real. We didn't have. Well, I'll just say, the other night we have 4 inside dogs, and about 3 o'clock in the morning, they wanted to go outside. So Dale let them outside. So about 3:45, we heard a little whining. They wanted to come back in, so let them back in. Well, about 4:45, Dale heard a growl. She looked down and she's like, she felt the dog was there, and she's like, "This ain't our dog." And she turned on the light and she goes, "No, this is definitely not our dog." It's a beagle, you know, it was pregnant, and big old thing, but it was just a nice little beagle. And she was petting it, you know, and everything. So I was like, "Okay, I'll get it out." So I'm like, "All right, come on, girl. And she would come to me, and she would love on me, and she would rub her face on me. And when I opened the door, she went the other way. She's like, "Nah, I don't think so. I'm staying here tonight." So we had to keep this dog in our house for the night. I guess she was just like having a sleepover.
She just wanted to stop by and say hi.
"Hey guys," you know.
She was passing through and tired.
We put her on the porch next morning at about 6:30, And she was there for about 5 minutes and she's gone. And
Oh,
hadn't
that's
seen her
funny.
since. But, you know, that's just our luck. You know, we got all these dogs and everything. And then all of a sudden, you know, wake up in the middle of the night and there's like, oh, hey, how you doing?
Hi. That happens at our house a lot with kids.
Yeah.
Wait, you're not our kid.
Yeah. I had a friend of mine.
Welcome, Kristen Bracy Wilson. We always have extras. Our house is the extra house, so. We're watching
Blake
him.
was graduating. We went in there one morning and there was one white boy, one black boy, one brown boy. I'm like, what? That's the way it goes, I guess. What is this handle you getting ready to make?
Yeah. And I'm trying to get all the pieces to line up right for me.
And that's looking cool. Stay back just a little bit while he is. I've learned when he starts soldering, he may turn the torch away, but it's still on, so I try not to be too close.
No.
That's why I thought it was best if I watch from the end of the bench.
And then also, you've learned this before me, but learn to leave him the hell alone while he's doing his work.
Yes. Yeah, he gets
does
focused on.
such good work.
He's focused and paying
You
attention.
listening?
Well, you aren't supposed to listen. You're supposed to be like quiet right then, and concentrating on your work instead of listening. The heck.
And tell him that. I'm always having to tell him to listen to me. Oh wait, maybe that's
Just
30
trying to
years
do
of.
something,
That's a whole different situation.
Huh?
See?
See, I'm really jealous of his goatee. So I hope he sets it on fire and he gets like half
It
of
would be
undone.
great
Because my
video.
goatee is not near as long as his because it's so dang curly. And he's like, nah.
We could get you one of those straightening-
He talks to me. He's like, yeah, yes, I did. I got the straightener. I put the
Straightener.
straightener in there and it went
He
boing.
combs his a lot too. You got to work with it. Keep combing
I
it.
don't want to put that much effort into it.
Oh, we'll see if you don't put in the effort. It takes time for those things to
I
happen.
didn't put effort into his. Look at it.
Oh, good, Tessa. They've made it to a hotel for the evening and they're resting.
I mean, his hat's great. Well, I ain't really happy with his hat, but my hat's cool.
Your hat's cool.
Well, it's the same hat as he has on, but my
But
hat's
yours is cool.
My hat's cool. But his goatee is greater. So
He's been working on that one for quite a long time.
yeah, and that's just not fair.
Oh.
You can make a hat, but you can't do that with your goatee. And then he's so good at his work, and I'm just like, okay, I feel really inadequate when I'm around him. But I love him, so God, look at that! Look at that! How many people can do that? Like 2?
Some people can do it right.
Oh, Tessa, 3 days in the car with the daughter and the grandbabies. There's some great bonding time for you all.
Yeah, that'd be good. You're fine.
Are we there yet?
Oh, you're not talking to me?
No, Tessa's got 3 days road trip with the kids. So somebody had to say it. Are we there yet?
I gotta go.
You know where to find me, man.
Love y'all.
Thank you very much for coming on over. Oh, Tessa, that is a long ride. They're 5 and 1. Oh, you can leave it.
Yeah, leave it open, please.
Leave it open. Oh, speaking of fun with children, there's D-Wings. Welcome, welcome. D-Wings is almost through that first 6 weeks. Then you can start figuring out a schedule. That first 6 weeks is tough. Hey, Madhouse! Welcome, welcome! Just hanging out here tonight while the miner is working on some soldering for a project. He built all kinds of parts and pieces. And he is working hard on assembling them. Oh, everything is great here, D-Wings. And yourself? Hope things are all well there. Wow. Yeah, see, you're almost through the first part of the boot camp. D-Wing said the baby will be a month old in 2 days.
Already, wow.
Isn't that crazy? See, and that first 6 weeks is like boot camp. Oh, well, Seduced, if you only fell out of the chat and didn't actually fall down, you're still having a good night. I have been having a lot of fun watching him making these parts and pieces that he is assembling. Oh, D-Wings, is that she's being fed currently or being fed continuously? Because those first few weeks, it just feels like that's a continuous thing. Oh, thank you, Seduced. She said you do amazing work. You take the time and the energy each piece takes. She thinks poured silver is underpriced. Oh, that's awesome. D-Wings is trying to figure out how to incorporate some YouTube and Steam It time around the baby schedule here really soon.
Yay.
Yeah, she's being fed currently, but she does eat all the time. Yeah, I told you, that first 6 weeks is the boot camp. It gets easier. Or maybe that's when we added cereal to the baby's bottles, so then it got easier.
Isn't that what they fed Wilma's Muppet? Curds?
Curds.
Curds.
Curds and whey. Not currently.
Not currently is in the way?
No. No, I don't think she's on solids yet, so she doesn't get any curds and whey. Keeping an eye on the time here so that Instagram looks like we got about another 15 minutes before they kick us off. Yes, D-Wings confirmed. Curds and whey.
What was currently?
Another week or two and you add a little cereal and then they sleep a little bit longer. I know that's not what they tell you to do now. Or it might be. I don't know. It changes every other day. I know I listened to my grandma. She had 12 kids and it worked on all 3 of ours. Excuse me. Something in the air. Yeah, D-Wings, you have to get used to that for a while, waiting in line, and then it's not your turn. When they're little like that. Oh, D-Wings, it is very delicate work. The handle, you can't really see it right now the way the lighting and that he has it there, but it is a cold forged copper and brass twisted handle, and it is beautiful.
I embedded brass into the copper in a spiral.
He's done a couple of hammers, but never built one. Oh, he has the strap, the little leather loop strap. He's built that too, and I believe that's out of silver and copper. Is that?
Silver and brass.
Silver and brass. I saw that was all twisted together too. D. Finney! Welcome, welcome! Oh, thank you, D-Wings. He said he expects nothing less but the beautiful knife that's up for auction. It's gorgeous work, he said. I know it's fun to hold.
I can't hear nothing but this damn chair now. Seduced your band.
Yes, the SSG is representing tonight. We have the president here, Miss D. Finney. What are you doing for fun this long weekend, Miss D. Finney? Welcome, welcome, Vahib Chav. See, so we still get some fire. It's just a different kind of fire. It's kind of fun to see it happening. As it all comes together. It keeps moving on you?
Yeah.
And I'm guessing you didn't want it to move?
Let me burn you. Burn me.
Burn yourself. D-Wing said, watch your goatee.
Up in flames.
Hey, if that happens, I had to go get dump truck because he was kind of hoping it would happen. Since the miner's goatee is so much longer than his, he thought it would be fair that they go back to the same length. Such pretty colors. Welcome, Julio. T-Wing said one wrong move and boom, like a Warner Brothers cartoon.
Oh, y'all are great.
You can always put a little water on it before you start if you get worried about it.
With the goatee?
Yep.
Just spit a lot.
Just spit on it a lot. That works too, does it?
That's what the emergency slurp's for.
Oh.
Ah, Penny.
Yes, D-Wings, there's a lot of people that don't understand all the sides, parts that need to happen. That's why we've been trying to show you some of the other stuff that's been going on here. I know he is loving the new rolling machine. It's making some of these projects a lot more possible and creative. Ooh. I think we have about 5 more minutes before we get kicked off, just so you know. Oh, thanks for coming by, Seduced. Take care and have a great, safe weekend.
That's roughly what it's going to look like.
Oh, look at those textures and the different metals. How fun. And oh yes, there's the loop. Wow. Very cool. Sedu said that's beautiful, Miner.
Put a little button on top here for the handle cover. I think I'm going to emboss on it, but I'm not positive. Still don't have it set right.
D. Finney likes the handle. She said that's cool. D-Wing says it's like a barber pole. That is very cool.
You got it all solder coated. I'm probably going to pull it back apart, put it back together when y'all ain't looking at it.
So this was just like a practice run? It's very cool that you can take it back apart and put it back together.
No, it's not.
It is cool that you could do it. It's probably not cool to do it. It's cool that you can do it. So I think before Instagram kicks us off here, we're down to a couple minutes. We will give everybody one more peek at this beautiful, beautiful blade. Oh, so much fun to hold. Thanks for joining us. We're just signing off because they're going to kick us off in a moment. 1 hour is all you get here.
They hate us on Instagram.
Not as much as YouTube because they still let us come here and hang out.
YouTube sucks.
Well, everyone, thanks for joining us on assembling of the Thor hammer. We'll post some progress pictures, share with you all, and we'll
love
probably...
you all. Happy summer, but think of it.
Yes, absolutely. Remember what this weekend is about. And everybody have a safe and happy start to their summer. Tessa, you be careful driving. We'll be watching for your updates coast to coast. Thank you all for watching. Happy stacking.